Yeah, I like the bet and I like the early action. So go ahead and lock that in.
But I do like a play tonight.
Okay.
Just a single play. Looking at the Georgia Southern Old Dominion game. Um,
Where's that
two
going?
teams that are playing at this point, good football to their standards.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia Southern on a three-game winning streak with convincing wins against Georgia State, 38-21, Marshall 24-23, and a big two-score win against James Madison. That was a big surprise. That was supposed to be the get right game for James Madison after they came off of a disappointing loss uh, 2 weeks prior to that to Louisiana Monroe. They go into Coastal Carolina and dominate. Then they get to Georgia Southern and lay an egg. So I didn't see that happening. I think they were a 14-point favorite in that game, and Georgia Southern beat them by 14 points.
Mm.
So I'm going to take this ship here. I'm going to continue to ride this ship against Old Dominion. Although Old Dominion's been looking pretty good too. Over the past 2 weeks, they beat Georgia State 24-14 and Texas State 24-14. So you got good football being played on both sides. I just think Georgia Southern have just a little bit more. Um, they're a little bit more crisp, 5-1, 5-1-1 against the spread. Um, so in this situation, we have Old Dominion. I think defense is going to be a little bit leaky against the pass. I think Georgia Southern's going to be able to handle that. Where they're giving up over 400 yards per contest. So give me Georgia Southern. At this point, I think the line was at +2.5 for Georgia Southern. That flipped to now Georgia Southern being a favorite at -1.
That's
So
a lot of
jump on
sharp
that.
money.
Yeah, so jump on that ASAP. A lot of money's being moved on Georgia Southern. That's a 3-point move. I can only see that going up before kickoff. So jump on Georgia Southern at the short line. I like Georgia Southern to win this game. Doesn't have to be a huge number, just to get you something started over the weekend to put a play in for the night.
Yeah, I like the early plays, man, because it gives you that feel of what the week going into the weekend looks like. Um, I don't have. I be trying to find some sides here, but I didn't have any feel in this game. But I did see because I was looking at James Madison on the slate today, and I got a bet for them coming down the road here. And I did see that they laid an egg here on Jordan Southern, so that kind of made me start looking at Jordan Southern as well. So I like jumping on the hot hand right now because I think what are they? What are they? 5-2, 3-0 in the conference, if I'm
Mhm.
not mistaken. And then
Yeah,
they
the
went
eyes wide open for Georgia Southern, 5-2.
yeah,
Yep.
on a nice little run, and they lost at the time another the fifth ranked Old Miss at Old Miss,
Yep.
which is not a worse the worst loss, you know.
Yeah,
So
and this is a big game. So I mean, if you also want to take another look at the under, this will be a game that probably lean toward the under because it's going to be a really boxy game. This is pretty much for the division right now. Because Georgia Southern right now is number one in the Sun Belt East, where Old Dominion's right now number two in the Sun Belt East. So this is a big game for both teams. They'll be ready to play tonight. Short week, but they'll be ready to play. So you want to look at the under 52 might be a play there also. It doesn't look like these both defenses are playing pretty strong, only giving up 14 points over the past 3 to 2 weeks. So that'd be another way to look at it.
yeah, I like the bet and I like the early action. So go ahead and lock that in. Get us get the day started with a win tonight. That's a tonight bet. That's not
Tonight game. Yep.
later. Get it in tonight.